Kanye West, being the narcissist he is, has decided to insert himself in this battle between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. And I'm all here for it, guys. I'm not even lying. I love this. Drake and Kanye have actually been having issues for quite some time. So I'm all for this. Kanye does not like Drake, even though they get together and they hate each other. Then they get together again. It's like an on and off thing. They've had a great relationship early on. Drake has always praised Kanye as an inspiration to his career. Things went left at certain points. Rumors of Drake sleeping with Kim Kardashian and all these other things. Well, Kanye has decided, hey, I'm Team Kendrick. Let's all team up and let's cook this light-skinned Aubrey guy. And this Like That remix is very interesting because when it first came out, people assuming AI. Once again, I could tell, and I've always nailed this. I'm sorry for bragging about this, guys. It's just a talent that I have that I love. I could tell it wasn't AI. Off the bat, I could tell it wasn't AI. But here's the but. The version that Adam22 from No Jumper was previewing had a couple bars in there going at Kendrick. But when Kanye premiered the Like That remix, the official version, those bars were taken out. So we'll go over that. But first, let's go over the official version that Kanye has released that everybody loves and wants to talk about. So let's go over the lyrics on that. The intro starts out like this. We had to get the hooligans up here. We gonna take this pussy guy out. Yo, Dot, I got you. Saying Kendrick Lamar, I got you. Continuing on, this is Kanye's verse. Can't stop, won't stop. I just fucked your bitch in a Sean John tank top. Diddy, referencing Diddy here. And I don't know how Kanye really feels about Diddy, even though he considers himself, he mentioned himself as Diddy on, I forget what record on the Vultures. It might be the Carnival. Yeah, Carnival record. And so I don't know if this is a shot at Diddy, just trolling that Kanye does. But continuing on, he says, you treat a bad bitch like she average. I treat a bad bitch like a fat bitch. Hilarious bars. Shouldn't have never let me get money again. On my Cat Williams when they get funny again. Yeah, you see they try to count me out. I like that. We just hit a number one. We right back talking about carnivals. Yeah, everybody tried to cancel Kanye. Hey, didn't seem to work because Carnival went number one, and he did it independently. So you got to salute him for that. 500 down the bottom, 500 up at the top. Titanium grills, call that smile on the rocks. He's talking about his grill that he has. He spent $1 million apparently on that grill. Shit looks like tinfoil, but whatever. Kanye, shout out to you for, I guess, flexing. I done had everything that you able to got. I invented drill too. I ain't gonna lie. It was Chop. Shout out to Young Chop. Young Chop on the beat. I missed his production, and I missed the work that Young Chop and Chief Keef did. But yeah, once Chief Keef and Young Chop came along, they're the ones that really made drill. So Kanye just kind of having fun with this. Another one, volume 1. Then it's 2 and 3, Vultures on repeat. That's Ty Dolla $ign talking here. Still feel like Pablo, drug dealer chick. Pluto sent the drones. It hit like Metro Beats. I love the little pum pum in the remix. Really fire. It's a rap for guys, he said. This is where the interesting bars come in. Where's Lucian? Serve your master. You caught a little bag for your masters, didn't you? Lifetime deal. I feel bad for guys. You also out of sight, out of mind. So hold on. Lucian, if you don't know, is the CEO of Universal Music Group. Lucian, which honestly I would never do a deal with a guy's name that's Lucian. Sounds like Lucifer. So I would stay the fuck. That's just my paranoia. If I try to do a deal or a contract of a long term with a guy named Lucian, that sounds like the devil. So stay away from anybody named Lucian, for the matter. If your name is Lucian, I feel sorry for you. But I'm not judging prematurely, but I am judging prematurely. Drake, now here's the thing. So he says, where's Lucian? Serve your master. You caught a little bag for your masters, didn't you? Lifetime deal. I feel bad for guys. What is he referring to here? So Drake in 2022 made a deal with Universal Music Group, and it was the biggest single deal ever by an artist since Michael Jackson. So yes, Drake is at that level. It is a LeBron-sized, multifaceted deal with Universal Music Group. And it came out that It is literally astronomical numbers of $400 million, or at least in the vicinity of that. So let's go over this article. Since 2014, Drake has moved over 37 million album project units. He's also the first ever artist to surpass 50 billion combined streams with Spotify. To estimate that Drake's music brings in $50 million annually is no stretch. Say sources, and that deal could be in the vicinity of 400 million or more isn't either. Now, later on, it did. I think the deal, because this article, let me see. The deal did confirm that it was $400 million. According to Variety, the Scorpion Kings deal with Universal was completed in 2021, though details are just now beginning to emerge about the extent of the deal. The outlet reports that Aubrey was issued a check for $400 million in a deal that includes everything from song recordings to visual projects. So let's go a little bit more over the article. The deal, similar to the one The Weeknd signed with the media giant, puts Drake in the Republic Records camp. Once more, the deal is on par with some of the biggest deals in history. For example, according to Insider, Prince signed a $100 million deal with Warner Brothers, and the legendary Whitney Houston signed a $100 million deal with Artista, with hers being the largest deal in the label's history. Jay-Z's $150 million Live Nation deal in 2008 also made the cut, as did Lil Wayne's $100 million Cash Money deal in 2012. And prior to Drake's historic deal, Michael Jackson held the top spot as having the largest deal in music history, with $250 million going to his estate in 2010 from Sony. So Michael Jackson wasn't even alive to get that. From this rubric, it seems like Drake has signed the largest deal in music history, but let's take a closer look at the details of the historic deal, $400 million. Simply put, they said it's a 360 deal on steroids. Kendall Mittner wrote a book about the Evolution's 360 deal. Basically, they get every 360 deal, put in simple terms, they get a part of everything that you do. Anything. Merch, CDs, digital streams, anything. Masters, recordings, all that. The thing is, though, right? We don't know how long the deal is for. Kanye's saying it's a lifetime deal, which he should say, just to clown Drake. I mean, it makes sense. If you're going to diss somebody, say, hey, you signed your life away for your life. You're a slave. Lucian owns you. But there are also rumors that Drake, Gamma, that record label that actually pushed out Rick Ross's and Meek Mill's album, it's like an independent little label that's pushing out a lot of artists' music. There are reports that Drake owns a percentage of that label, and he's getting percentages there. So Drake potentially could have signed this deal with getting percentages of other companies and deals that Universal own, because Universal owns a lot of labels. They're a huge powerhouse when it comes to labels. And here's the thing, right? First, let me make this very clear, because I know a lot of people this is where I could tell people don't understand anything. Rick Ross claiming that he's richer than Drake, 100% false. This deal alone is worth more than Rick Ross anything that he has, period. $400 million, Rick Ross is never going to see that when it comes to music deals. I don't care what he can sell his whole entire catalog. The guy struggles to go platinum. That's just my shots at Rick Ross, but it's facts. It's not even just shots. It's reality. It's facts. William is not going to see those type of numbers, regardless. So that whole rich thing, that's why Drake shut off the record. Doesn't care. Doesn't matter. The thing about this Drake deal that's interesting is Drake just got off of delivering his most successful album to date with Scorpion. Yeah, it didn't sell the most first week, but if you look at the records, God's Plan, I believe, is Diamond. Let's go over a lot of these numbers. And it produced like, I think three or five top 10 hits off the album. We talked about this on the podcast a while ago. I just can't remember all this stuff. So let's go. Bad Boy got some updates on their streaming. The I Don't Want to Know just got updated in sales. Platinum now. So cool. Anyways, let's go over this Drake stuff. So Nice for What off Scorpion is 9 times platinum, damn near diamond. This got certified October 30th, 2023. God's Plan, 16. This is about to be a double diamond song off Scorpion, which is October 30th, 2023. In My Feelings, Kiki, Do You Love Me? Are You Riding? 8 times platinum. So Drake is going to have 3 songs that are diamond off this album sometime soon. You know how insane that is? The album itself is 7 times platinum. So that album is Drake's biggest success. Views, is 8 times. Yeah, but Views was out for 2 years longer than Scorpion. So Views had a success too. Drake's had a success on a lot of albums. I'm just saying, none of Drake's albums has produced 3 diamond singles or potential 3 diamond singles. One's about to be double diamond. So Drake's coming off of that huge success. He did drop the Darkling demo tapes, but that's not an album, off of Drake's thing. So the deal was done in 2021. Certified Lover Boy came out later in 2021. So I'm sure they finished the deal and then Certified Lover Boy came out. So they're going off of Scorpion. They're saying this guy just done astronomical sales and numbers. Whatever Drake wants is Drake's going to get. I doubt he got screwed in this deal. I'm going to be 100%. One, I don't think Drake's dumb enough to get screwed in a deal because Drake is Drake. Come on, guys. We know business-wise, I think he's a smart individual. Two, Drake's the hottest thing at that moment right there. Period. Maybe Taylor Swift's the only one. That's it. So when you're that hot, you can demand things. You can say, hey, I want this, and you're going to give me this, and this is how things are going to go. Or I'll go to somebody else who's actually giving it to me. So I don't think Drake just got $400 million. He got screwed all over, and they're taking all of his money, and that's it. I just refuse to believe that. Now, does he have a boss? Does he have an owner? Yes. That's something that Kanye can proudly say he doesn't have, which I salute Kanye. This is what I'm saying. If Drake went independent, that $400 million he'd make easily. And here's the thing, too. In order for a label to offer you $400 million, they have to see that you can bring in $400 million. Drake's music, just out of random estimates, they said brings in $50 million. Let's just say $50 million every year he brings in off of music solely. 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400 million. 8 years, you'd bring in that $400 million they gave him. Let's just say they signed a 10-year deal and they get $600 million back. Or let's just say they did it. Never mind. They did a 10-year deal and they get $500 million back. So they make $100 million off that. So let's just say Drake did a 10-year deal of $400 million, and they recoup that $400 million plus $100 million on top of that. That makes pretty logical sense. And it's easy numbers to compute, but I'm sure it could be a potentially longer deal. I'm not saying most music industry deals in the long terms are 5 to 10 years, maybe 15. We're not talking album deals here where you have to deliver 5 albums and you're stuck for this, blah, blah, blah. We're just talking like masters and all this other shit that's going on. So it's a nice flex for Kanye to say, I don't have a slave. I have my own masters. I have everything now. But Drake, it's not like Drake just got screwed out of the deal and nothing positive came out of it. $400 million is, come on, guys. How many artists, period, are ever going to see deals like that? They just broke it down that Drake's got the biggest deal, period, right now. Taylor Swift, I'm sure, has got, I don't even want to get into her because she's like on an astronomical level that Drake can't even fathom. But, it's a nice flex. I like that. I love those bars. That is a nice disrespect towards Drake. I salute Kanye for that because Kanye is not under a deal. And he went number 1. That's a lot harder, way harder, especially if he's canceled, than Drake doing what he's doing. Because Universal is going to back him like he's got a machine backing him. Not to say that he's dropping bad music because he's still dropping hits. Doesn't matter what kind of machine you got. If you drop ass, it's going to be hard to push that. Continuing on, and the verse says, y'all so out of sight, out of mind. I can't even think of a Drake line. And this is the hilarious. This got me bursting out laughing. Play J. Cole, get the pussy dry. Play this shit back 130 times. So J. Cole got shots from Kanye because J. Cole went at him false prophets. I think in 2016 it was released. And Kanye never really addressed it. So I think he's seeing J. Cole as bait, as something easy target because J. Cole apologized to Kendrick. Now, J. Cole, please, if you're listening to this, you have a chance to redeem yourself. After getting clowned for apologizing to Kendrick, you have a chance to redeem yourself here. You can go at Kanye, and it's a perfect opponent for you, man. Perfect. Please go at Kanye, respond, clown him, because Kanye reactivated his Instagram, showed a meme of, it's like a cartoon meme of, it shows this girl with this like girl drawed with a bunch of big tits, and she says, "You listen to J. Cole?" He says no, and then she's just blowing him after that, basically saying J. Cole's music is ass, that like if you don't listen to it, you're just gonna get free pussy. And then he says, dry pussy if you listen to J. Cole's music. You're gonna get women not liking you at all. So that was a funny bar and a nice little jab at J. Cole. I think this is a perfect opportunity for J. Cole to actually go at somebody after all that best rapper alive talk. Go at Kanye, man. Cook him. Do your thing, J. Cole. I want a diss track. Go back at him. This is the perfect opportunity to redeem yourself. We know you didn't want to go at Kendrick because you guys used to be friends. You guys are probably still friends. But Kanye, you've had issues with him. You called him out false prophets. Let's get this going. Let's get this show on the road. So shout out to Kanye for doing that. Now, that's it for that verse. But on the version that Adam22 previewed, there is bars going at Kendrick Lamar. So I think Kanye, being the kind of not really bipolar, he gets in the moment and things, and then he probably just decided to take it out. So this is what was spit in the version that was originally supposed to come out. These are the lines. Let's go over them. They're not mentioned in this Genius thing, but this is what was supposed to be spit. You can't really tell what Kanye is saying, but he says, trying to be on his best behavior. Now I got to get on Kanye West behavior. Kendrick spazzed out. That was the best he gave you. But y'all knew y'all had to save the best for later, saying I can deliver better disses towards Drake, J. Cole than Kendrick has. But he ultimately took this out of the song because he wants to side with Kendrick going at Drake. So that was interesting that he chose that last minute and that version still came out. I don't know how Kendrick's going to feel about that. I don't think he's going to really, hearing that and the fact that it came out, I don't think he's really going to fuck with Kanye like that. I could be wrong. We haven't heard a single peep from Kendrick after all this, by the way. So, we don't know what Kendrick's thinking. We don't know if he's going to go at J. Cole still, even though J. Cole apologized. He might still cook him and go at him, but we don't know. But shout out to Kanye, man, for getting himself somehow involved in this and doing his thing. And I think he cooked Drake with that owner's label stuff, and he one-lined J. Cole, and J. Cole's got to respond, man. Do something about this. So we'll keep our eyes posted and see if anything happens.